Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a certain person's case of injustice in Cuba. It all started when a man was outside of his apartment complex selling plants to help his mom because she was sick. This was back in April, by the way. As a US citizen, you might say, why are we talking about this? That's normal. Well, in a communist country, the government owns every single business, making that situation illegal. It was not clear how the man got in trouble, but I'm assuming that a police officer was walking by and he saw that the man was selling plants, and then he called for backup. Now, his friend and his brother were there. They were so frustrated because he wasn't selling drugs, he was selling plants, that they decided to go on Facebook Live, which is the pattern here that we're seeing from Cubans. You know, there's something really bad happens within the government and they decide to tell the whole world because they want to be heard, because no one's hearing them out, right? Especially since in this case, you either go straight to jail or you get a court hearing, and depending on the judge's mood, that's how they decide if you're going to get a life sentence or 2 years. All right, so as they were going live on Facebook, you know, Cubans were pretty loud, and people started hearing them and going out on the street. And there, if you are with a group of people, it's easier for people not to be taken. So that's what they were doing. They were staying there to prevent his friend who was selling plants from being taken by the police while they were waiting on backup. Within those moments, you see a police officer take a picture of the Facebook Livers and the man. That is the most disgusting thing I've seen the whole live. I've never seen the police force. It's supposed to be loyal, protective. It's part of the justice system. Well, the Cuban police force is proven to be a movable pawn in a 62-year-old game. Closing off on this case, I just want to say that those of us who live in the United States, we're very lucky and we sometimes oversee it, and, you know, the world isn't perfect. That is the reality. It's not me, excusing everything. That is the reality. So yes, there's going to be injustice in the United States everywhere, but there is no structure to this. There is no justice system to this, and that is what the Cuban people are fighting right now in Cuba. Now, there's a lot of, we don't know, we have no idea what's going to happen in Cuba, because it's never happened. People have never spoken up this largely, ever. But one thing that we do know is that these people are not scared anymore. As we read in Fahrenheit 451 when we were in high school in 1984, communism is about instilling fear into people, and that's how you make them vulnerable, and that's how you make them do whatever you want. And that's what they're doing right now. So, case in point, something's going to happen. I don't think people are going to stay the same, because the mask has been torn off by the government itself since they don't give them their needs. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope you spread this message out, because it's more than about politics. It's about a humanitarian crisis. These people don't know their rights. They don't know what rights are. Melanie signing out.